In a moment that surprised many, Lionel Messi announced, "I am going to Miami," signaling a new chapter after his time in Europe. Almost immediately, news broke of a staggering €1.5 billion offer from Saudi Arabia, spread over 3 years. The question on everyone's mind was clear: why would Messi turn down such an enormous sum? I have followed Messi's journey closely since his legendary days at Barcelona. Today, I want to take you through the real reasons behind his surprising decision to say no to the Saudi offer and choose a different path instead. After finishing his contract with Paris Saint-Germain in the middle of 2023, Messi found himself at a crossroads. Almost immediately, Saudi Arabia's Al Hilal club made an eye-watering offer, €1.5 billion in total, which works out to about €500 million a year. This was more than just a record-breaking proposal. It was an attempt to lure one of football's greatest stars away from the United States. Al Hilal made a late push to sign Messi, hoping to disrupt his plans with Inter Miami. The size of this offer stunned the football world, as no player had ever been offered anything close to this amount. Yet despite this, Messi chose a different direction. Messi has spoken openly about how his family's well-being played a huge role in his decision-making. He said that after 2 difficult years, he wanted to focus on what made his family happy. "I think more about my family now," he shared. The years following his departure from Barcelona were not easy for him or his loved ones. Business Insider reported that this was truly a family decision, with Miami being the place where Messi's family felt most comfortable and supported. From my experience studying top athletes, decisions like this are often more about values than money. For Messi, protecting his family's happiness was clearly the priority over accepting the largest paycheck in history. Messi chose happiness over pure financial gain. Hristo Stoichkov, a former superstar at Barcelona, said, "He does not care about money because he loves football." This feeling resonates with me as someone who has studied many players' choices. The moment I saw him training with Inter Miami, I noticed something different in his expression. His spark was back, his pure happiness was visible, and I knew this move was more than just a paycheck. After a tough couple of years at Paris Saint-Germain, where he faced immense pressure and criticism, this was a chance for him to enjoy the game he fell in love with as a kid. So many people say that money controls everything in sports, but in this case, the love for the game won. Messi wanted more than just a new team. He wanted a lifestyle that was a strong match for him and his family. A Saudi official, Abdullah Hamid, explained that Messi wished to bring friends with him, and there were significant logistical issues related to their relocation. This made the Saudi deal less realistic for him. There was a clear cultural and lifestyle mismatch. His family prefers a more comfortable and somewhat private setting, something they found in Miami. From my experience working on player relocations, I know that when players feel at ease, their performance improves, and their happiness resonates through their team. This piece for his family made a huge difference in choosing Miami over Saudi Arabia. Messi's choice was not just for today, but for many years to come. His deal with Inter Miami includes a share of team ownership, a revenue share from Apple TV, and additional incentives alongside his base pay. This shows us he is thinking long-term. Instead of adding huge cash to his bank account immediately, he chose a path that could grow with him and his family in the future. His financial future is tied directly to the team's success and the growing popularity of soccer in the United States. From my expert perspective, I see this as a smart way for him to make a deep and permanent mark on the sport in America. Miami is his opportunity to make a new kind of history after all he achieved in Europe. About halfway through this video, I want you to listen to what Hristo Stoichkov, a legend of the game, had to say about Messi's choice. Stoichkov made it clear when he said, "He chose happiness. He chose his family. He chose the love of the game." This moment resonates with me. It shows that for players at the highest level, money is not everything. Legacy, happiness, and a chance to grow alongside a growing league can be much more rewarding in the long run. When we break down both offers side by side, we see 2 very different paths for Lionel Messi. Saudi Arabia was putting a staggering €500 million per year on the table, adding up to nearly €1.5 billion in total. Miami's package was less in base pay, but it came with something much greater. His deal includes equity in Inter Miami and a share of Apple TV's revenue, alongside a lifestyle that feels much more comfortable for him and his family. Messi opened up honestly about choosing the path he did. He said, "I was thinking a lot about going to the Saudi League. Both options seemed very interesting." This moment shows us just how much consideration went into his decision. From my view, this encapsulates the clarity he found in choosing passion, family, and future instead of pure financial gain. Listening to him reflect on his choice, I think we can appreciate that he chose something greater. His decision resonates with a growing understanding that happiness is worth much more than the number on a paycheck. This understanding lets him grow alongside his team and alongside his family in a place where he feels truly at home. Messi chose something more than just a huge paycheck. He chose happiness, peace, a chance to be with his family, and a way to make a profound and permanent mark on soccer in America. From my perspective, watching him smile again on the pitch shows us that values matter just as much as trophies. Now, I want to hear from you. What would you choose if you were in his place? Would you take 500 million euros a year, or would you go after happiness and a legacy? Do not forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.